sports fans. Going to do a little bit of fiberglassing. This is more of a test, but trying to move the ball forward a little bit every night. Tonight's test is on how to, if I can, fiberglass on top of foam insulation. The inside of the coolers, which is also the rear seats, I'd like to put some insulation in them so that the ice will stay cold for the whole day, the drinks, whatever they may be. So my idea was to line the inside of the seat boxes made of plywood with foam. I actually am hoping that I can get by with the ½ inch. This 1 inch stuff here is going to take up a lot of real estate. So I'm going to try both. So I already put some fiberglass screening on this with some spray glue, and that is to give the fiberglass something to stick to. I won't take credit for this idea. I saw somebody who did something similar on YouTube, and it seemed like a good idea. So for this piece, hoping that this really does work, I'm going to lay up one layer of just fiberglass cloth. I forget the weight on this. It's pretty light. And then I'm going to lay up one layer of 1808. That's the woven on the back side and the chop strand mat on the front. So hopefully that'll make a nice stiff sandwich, and that'll be exactly what will go in the boat. I'm also going to try this piece over here, which is the thicker one. I'm just going to go straight to the 1808 on that. And I'm also I peeled some of the silver, and I want to see what happens with the fiberglass on top of this. The foam directly. I think what's going to happen is it's going to get hot enough to melt right through it. But just for fun, I wanted to see what happens with this side and the shiny silver insulation. I think that's enough to reflect the heat. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you was I've been cheaping out on the rollers. I've been using this size cigar roller for spreading the fiberglass, and this works really good. So these are from Ace Hardware. There's a better foam. I hope you can see that there. And I think I think both of these are about $5 for the two of them, for something. Anyway, the foam is nice and dense, and it doesn't melt under the fiberglass, but after a few minutes it does get kind of squishy, soggy, and it kind of goes out around. So I'll probably find something unimportant to use the roller with. But I've actually come to like this kind, which is Ace's knit, better quality knit, and it's a little fuzzier. I'm not exactly sure what the material is, but this does not deteriorate under the fiberglass. So far I like this a lot, and this is only a 2-pack. I can get a better deal getting it's either a 5 or an 8-pack, something like that. So I wanted to share that with you. Alright, so with the I'm going to do this in polyester. The seat is going to be above the water line, above the deck, so I'm using the polyester resin for that, since it's so much cheaper. And so with that, I've got to get PPE'd, get my respirator on, so I won't be able to talk to you too much. The other thing that's going to be interesting is it's in the low 90s. We'll see how much time I have to work. All right. Well, found the answer to that, and that is this. This is kicked off. You can see that stuff just turned to jelly in a real fast hurry. So with the temperature out here, I was hoping to get through. That was about 4 ounces that I made, and you could see that that didn't last very long. It didn't take me very long to do what I did. So that's pretty much the end of that batch. But well, we'll see how this test here turns out. That's really the most important one. One thing I did change up, and that is using the chip brush. I just told you about the roller, and I thought since I'm wetting out the fiberglass, and you could see me using the chip brush to dab the fiberglass to get any air bubbles out, I figured this was a better tool for this particular small job. So that's what I was doing. All right, well, let's just wait for it to dry at this point and see what happens.